morning. It is now the day where the podcast is born. When the podcast is born. I'm in LA, as I mentioned, or as you guys saw in the last bit of yesterday's vlog. As you guys can see there, it is a nice and sunny Traffic's not that bad. We are in Santa Monica. The Santa Monica Pier is like, I'm kidding, I don't know where any of those things are. I'm super excited about today. Today we get to, I get to hang out with Fwiz and HECZ, get a couple of drinks, dinner, have fun. You know, maybe some other people may join us, but I'm excited because today is the first day that I record my podcast, and I don't know if you guys know this about me, but is that good? I have a chair. Anyway, I like to talk a lot, and at times, this light's a little bit better there. Yeah, autofocus working. I like to talk a lot, and to me, ever since I heard and listened to a podcast. I don't even remember the name. I don't remember the name of the podcast, but it was a Lost podcast, the TV show Lost. If you haven't watched it, if you're young and never watched it, I highly recommend it. It is so good. Don't look at spoilers. If at the time we used to watch it live, there was no VOD, there was none of that, that opportunity because it came out in the '90s, and it came out in the '90s, and there wasn't that, the opportunity to watch things on demand. You had to watch it live. So every week we would sit down and watch it. Jude and I would sit down and watch it, and we had to wait another week, and then we had to wait a whole season. Anyway, you now have the ability to binge watch it, which is good because if you lock yourself in a room long enough, maybe a week to watch the entire 20 seasons, I think, I don't even know how long it was, but it was that good. And I used to listen to a podcast that theorized about what things were in this, like a supernatural sort of show, but not supernatural. Watch it, it's so good. Anyway, ever since then, I'm like, I used to, at the time I was working in mortgages, and I would listen to this podcast, and I'd be like, man, if it wasn't for this podcast, my job here would go by so much slower. My job here wouldn't be as fun as it is right now. And ever since then, I always wanted to be sort of that little bit of freedom, that little bit of fresh air for people that work or people that go to school or people that need just an additional source of entertainment or an additional source of distraction in a sense for you to be able to do your tasks. And then, later on in life when I started doing YouTube and Hutch and C-Nanners, and I believe Trump had host migration. I felt that was one of the best things. And ever since then, I've wanted to do a podcast. Ever since then, I did. I did the Optic Hour first with Hutch. I'm sorry, with Diesel, Nerve, and some people from Optic. Right, we did the Optic Hour, and that we put that on the shelf, and then we brought it back during the Scuff House, and it was called the Optic Podcast. And then little by little, I started to realize that that's something that I really love doing, I'm excited about it. First host or the first person that's going to be on the podcast is going to be David Vonderhaar. Actually, if we put it in chronological order, the first podcast is really Fwiz, and then Vonderhaar is the second one. Now, my decision or my thought is that every so often I'll do an in-person sort of podcast, but the majority of the time it's going to be done, through a computer, through a regular way that people do podcasts nowadays. Now, the main focus is that everything that we record is going to go live on immediately after we record it, or immediately after we edit it on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Podcasts, etc. And then it's going to go live on video. The reason that I want to do that is because I want to grow the presence on that. As something I haven't announced, as a side announcement, is that on my Instagram, I'm going to be doing a separate podcast. It's called #600 seconds. Okay, so it's a 10-minute podcast where we cut it off at 10 minutes because that's how long we have, and it's going to be good. I think that I have a very good grasp on how the podcast is going to look. But Instagram TV is where you can find it. Go check it out. My Instagram information is down below. It's be good. Let's get the day started. But first, take a look at this tripod. Look at that. That goes there. This is the ice bucket. That goes there. Improvisation. But you may say, why don't you have a tripod? I do. There's a tripod literally right below me, which is where Matt, my camera guy, is. And that's where it's at. I just, I like to improvise. All right, let's not drop that. Ooh, should we take that? I gotta take this. These are desk stands. I'm actually gonna see if I could just fit it in the backpack like this. Just in case. This, of course, makes my backpack now super, super, super heavy. not super heavy. Be real. All right. Let me text Maddie. Call the Uber. Let's get going. As I was saying, the first guest is going to be Fwiz. Fwiz and I have obviously known each other for close to 18 years? No, 8 years. 2010? Yeah, 8 years. I consider him one of my closest friends in the industry simply because he's always been there for me in every single aspect. And I'm super happy about his success, and I want to talk to him about it. I want to talk about like the certain moves that he made at what point to accomplish what, and essentially what he, how he became to be who he is. And Fwiz to me is just my friend, right? It's somebody that I know, somebody that and this is something that all of my friends do to each other. And it's not that we overlook the accomplishments, it's not that we overlook like what we've done in the space, it's just that we see each other as friends and the people that we grew up with. So that's sort of I don't know, that's the sort of part of their lives goes under not undermined, but it just goes overlooked in a sense. When we're hanging out, we're not, I'm not hanging out with Ryan Wyatt. I'm, the head of gaming at Google. The guy's been on Bloomberg. The dude that has built himself up to be like the literal head of the biggest gaming almost entity. Like this dude is a mover and shake. This dude is an important person. He is a figurehead in gaming and esports. But we don't often see that because we grew up with him. And some of you guys may feel the same way. Some of you guys may feel the same way about him. He was a commentator. He was a manager of Optic. He was the guy at Machinima. But, sometimes you have to, just look at the title and see what he is. It's sort of the reverse thing. You don't look at someone's title and pretend it's something, like the judging the book by its cover sort of thing. In this case, we have to, because otherwise we'll be overlooking a lot of hard work that they've been doing. So I'm gonna dive deep into that conversation and see how he became who he became, because I witnessed it firsthand, right? He was my friend. I saw it happen from start to finish, but the internal struggle, the hustle, like that's all him, and I want to hear about it. All right, we're at Fwiz's now. We just finished filming. Probably it's all downhill from here. What did you say? Like the podcast that we just filmed?
I can't imagine that you're gonna shoot a better podcast than the one I just delivered, which probably makes sense why I'm episode 1.
Yeah. And it wasn't supposed to work out like that, because the podcast with Fwiz was supposed to be tomorrow, and the podcast with Vonderhaar, which is where we're going right now, was supposed to be that. But I could have said this is episode number 2 and lied, but that's not how we roll here, okay? The Vonderhaar episode is going to be episode number 2, and I'm just going to go for it and just upload it daily. It's not hard to take an hour away from.
No, it should be really easy.
Anyway, I'm not the one editing anyway, so that kind of cuts. I show up, I'm talent, and then Maddie edits it. I just talent, show up, do the thing, hold the camera. He edits it and saves me a lot of time. Literally a lot of time.
Yeah, just shot Riley though real quick.
Riley.
Tell everyone to follow him on Instagram. It's Riley Wyatt Palm. Go ahead, drop it in the bottom for me, Matt.
Riley Wyatt Palm.
Yeah, thank you. I don't need to plug myself, but I do need to plug my dog. I'm trying to retire on this dog, trying to make sure that I get all the brand deals for him.
Can you?
No, hell no.
He's
a handsome dog, though.
Henry's up to 6,500 followers.
Yeah, see, man, we've been grinding, and I think we're at like 1,000. So
no, you're 1,600.
1,600, yeah.
And Henry only follows his boys, his dog friends. So he follows, obviously, Riley. He follows Blunt Dog.
Does he?
Blunt God's dog, Larry.
He's such a good dog, bro.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he's not yappy, man.
He's the best, dude. That's why he's the best. He's to you maybe. He's chill, man. He's chill.
He was barking at a fly earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, the podcast is going to be legit. I'm super happy that I came out to make it. And then we have 2 more to go. And I can tell you one thing, that like having that conversation felt like nothing. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't. It just, I don't know. I can talk and have conversations like that all day long without a problem. So that's what I'll do today. Have conversations all day long. Hi, I'm Matt.
It's clever, right?
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Hey, how's it going, bro? Matt.
Meet Matt. 2 Matts to meet her, right? Yo, if I don't get my 100 Thieves hoodie or something by the time I can leave here.
Wow, you like this, huh?
I don't like that one, no.
Yeah, right.
What's up? It's not Christmas.
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? Dude, 100 Thieves has a bunch of camo things. They got baseball jerseys, and now Optic's making camo jerseys. Button up, baseball. You gotta wonder what's really going on.
Look at the packaging of this. Now, I want to be clear on something, okay? I support the clothing brand.
Let me help you. When you're, come on, bro. When you're vlogging, dog.
What?
Come on, you should know this by now.
Yeah, what?
The downward angle always looks best. You do it like this, so only like the
teaching me?
the composition of your shot. It's not like in frame. You want to be down and up like this.
Why?
Well, whenever you take a selfie, you go up so the light comes in.
Girls do that.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is the way to vlog. I know this camera forward and backwards. No.
Put it this way.
Just do it like this for now. A little above you, tilt it down. Trying to help you.
Yeah. All right. So look at the packaging of this, and I want to make clear on something. Okay. I support the clothing brand. Now, the other reason why I would wear this is because Matt is family to me. You know, so whether he's a different team or not, we're boys. That's my guy. Give me some. So I would. I would rock this. And look at the packaging.
That's dope, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, open
No,
that
you'll
up.
never catch me wearing no.
You could title this 100 Thieves apparel unboxing. Never been seen before.
Okay, so XL. No, too big for me. Large. Boom shakalaka.
XL might fit you actually. They're a little. These older hoodies are a little smaller fit. And check out the changes. So hold on, let me show you that new. One sec. Because the red was seeping through, but the next hoodie, this cream, de la cream, is embroidered. Ooh.
Damn.
Nobody even has this yet.
Cool. Which one are you giving me?
You well, you can't take this one. It's medium. You definitely can't fit in this.
What the fuck?
You've been eating way too good.
What? Where?
Homie, you should be in the XL to be honest.
I'm
No, but yo, this is 100% terry cotton, 20 ounces.
Terry?
Yeah, bro, feel the inside. Yo, I'm not even kidding. When you buy
There's no
a
fuzzy.
hoodie like this would be like $150 in like Bloomies or
Yeah,
Nordstrom.
$150 at Bloomingdale's or something like that. You know what? How much you can get at 100thieves.com?
85. Well, you can't even get it.
$149.99.
See, you might want the XL.
No, that looks good. What you mean?
Yeah, that looks dope. That's the colors you should be wearing.
Ooh.
That's a good.
How's
look.
my hair?
Your hair is dope. I need to get a haircut. You look great. That's my man.
100 Thieves, mate.
100 Thieves, man. Looks good.
So this angle like this?
Not that high up. Like, yeah, that was straight. Like that. Yeah.
All right, that's how I usually do it.
No, you're like this.
No, I'm good. So we're in Matt's apartment. What's up, man? You gotta.
What's up?
Damn.
You about to say I'm a shoe rack? Go in my closet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, that's how it comes.
Yeah. Is it?
And I've had them shits in the club.
These are not. This is not how they come.
That was a mistake.
Damn,
No, dude,
okay.
They do that. It comes covered like that. I swear to God.
Yeah, like dirty and
Bro,
shit.
and everything, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro, check out the closet. It's even
Alright,
wilder.
Yo, do you have a maid?
Well, the closet's not that clean, but look at
Oh, yeah. Ooh, you got the.
I gotta
The
clean it up.
Hatfields?
Those are those are golf cleats.
What you mean?
Those are golf shoes.
What you mean? They have.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Ooh, since when you get swag, yo?
Since we got that StockX partnership.
You were gonna pay for it. All right, so we're about to shoot the podcast right now. You guys will see it next week. It's been a fiery, productive day today.
Just ginger beer itself.
I'll do vodka Red Bull if I can hit that.
Okay, so what do you drink? Wait, what do you make?
All right, so
With that
when
La Creeks?
So when you make normally when you make a Moscow Mule, it's lime juice, vodka, and ginger beer.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, ginger beer is like super sugary. It's got as much sugar as like Mountain Dew. It's crazy. So I do half soda water, half ginger beer. So you get the taste of the ginger beer, but you don't get all the sugar. So it tastes good, but then you get a little hydration. You know, a little hydration with the soda water. Yeah, LaCroix.
LaCroix.
That's what I
LaCroix?
drink LaCroix.
LaCroix.
And, yo, hey Hector, what's up? I got
Don Julio?
1942.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Flamesword gave me that as my housewarming present for Christmas.
Oh man, he's
And
cheap.
then I re-gifted it to Castro at his housewarming.
Who?
Castro?
Castro?
Yeah.
Man, you're hella cheap, both y'all.
No, I mean.
A housewarming party, you're supposed to stock the fridge. That's actually a very good gift.
Ooh. Matt, is that the cops?
You like that, huh?
I like that.
They were all making fun of me for that.
That's funny as that.
I appreciate it, man. Hi, I'm Matt, and it worked out great. Amazon's got everything you need. Last guy I had here was literally trying to take a picture of his passport for 10 minutes. He was almost gonna take it away. I'm like, bro, here's a passport. Just, what do you want me to do?
See? Oh, man. See, look at this. He knew a guest was coming over.
Absolutely.
A guest that only drinks Bacardi Superior.
much. Thank you.
Bacardi Superior. And there it is. All right, let's pour. I didn't want. Look, I didn't have any preconceived notions of what this podcast was gonna be, but it surely didn't include some drinks. But now I was so about it that I like. It almost makes sense as to why we didn't. Why Vonderhaar and I weren't drinking.
That's a fire podcast.
It's a fire podcast.
Like Joe Rogan, he's having like a drink, the whiskey.
Smoke. You got a blunt?
Smoking that dank.
You
No,
got-
I don't.
Smoking that thing.
I don't
It's
have
legal
one.
here.
Yeah, it is legal. So it wouldn't be bad, but I don't smoke weed. So
In LA, I think it's okay.
no, I mean it's completely legal. Like
Yeah.
you can go to a shop and I can walk into a shop with my money.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'll have some of your finest weed, and you can do it. I don't, but I don't.
Can I have a packet of your finest marijuana?
No, bro, that'd be a funny skit. You go into like a weed shop, but you're still acting like weed is illegal.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You like whisper, hey, bro.
I'm doing one of these. Like put your hat on, like look it down. You still got those drunk glasses that I tried on the last
Yeah,
time?
oh yeah, right in the corner there.
Where they at? Because it's time to do a V2.
Jenny. Lieutenant Dan. Whoa, bro, this is not what it feels like to be drunk.
No, it does not.
No, when I'm drunk, bro,
you look like Seth's new glasses.
Bro, I was busting his ass on stream. I'm like,
Harry Carey looking.
you know what I said to him? I'm like, yo, Seth, I was watching your stream earlier. I'm like, are those the only glasses that you have? And he's like, why? And I'm like, I'm just curious. I'm just wondering. He's like, yeah, I got another set. And I'm like, well, why don't you try putting those on? He's like, dude, you're being weird. Why? I'm like, well, to be honest with you, brother, those things are humongous on your face. They are massive. So he starts like, dude, you're an asshole. Starts laughing, giggling, whatever. So he puts the other pair on, and I didn't have his stream on when I said that. I was just saying it because I saw him earlier. Yeah. So I go and click on his stream, and he's wearing the big ass glasses. And I'm like, yo, I told you to switch those. He's like, these are the other pair. Oh. So these other pair are bigger than the first pair. I'm like, yo, man, you got to figure that out.
I was like, with your take me out to the ball to the ball game 7th inning stretch, Johnny Carey.
Oh, bro, they wouldn't even know who Harry Carey is. But
Harry
my man
Carey
literally looks like he's got boxes on his eyes. See,
Ooh.
half LaCroix, half ginger beer.
Half LaCroix.
Bang.
LaCroix.
So
Let's see. Let me see.
So this is for Hector. You can have alcohol delivered out here. You can have weed delivered. California's crazy.
You can have weed delivered.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're in Southern California. Call the weed man to bring you some weed, man.
The weed man.
All right, let me see. Damn.
What's up, bro? We pour heavy around these parts.
Damn.
We ain't playing no games.
All right, let's drink this.
I'm ready, bro. I'm stirring them up for the boys.
All right. The batteries are running out on this. We're gonna end the vlog right here. Thank you for tuning in. The podcast was good.
Here.
You had fun?
It was great, dude.
Would you do it again?
Yeah.
What's up with 6050 Russell Drive? We're doing that? You, me, Merc, Big Timer, Scumpy, 5-man podcast.
That's on them, bro. But I 100% make it happen.
Hell yeah. All right, anyway. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to leave without leaving a like. Haven't said that, boys and girls. And with that, it's like this. With that, so like more vlogs. And with that said, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. As usual, and as per usual, same damn time.